Hmm.
Um, I did buy Bitcoin in, I think 2013 was the first time I bought it, and I think that was when it was Coinbase, and so I've held Bitcoin since then. And I bought ETH very early, but again, I wasn't into crypto. I was still looking for the next Ubers and those kinds of companies that we invested in.
Right.
In 2017, though, a lot of people got into crypto in 2017. During the ICO boom, I started to take a much harder look at crypto. And that's when I decided, after doing a couple of deals, that I'd like to do it full time.
Okay.
And so at that point, and that also is why XRP, at that point, I started thinking about raising a fund. And I just knew the XRP people very well because they're based in San Francisco and I'd known them for a while. And so I approached them about helping me raise that fund. And that's sort of how it all started. And Ripple didn't actually become an LP in the fund, but they introduced me to people that did become LPs in the fund. So I owe a lot to them for helping me get this fund off the ground. And that's sort of how it all started.
But
I
why
didn't,
specifically XRP though, as opposed to any other sort of asset,
because
cryptocurrency?
I knew people who had large amounts of capital in XRP, and they became my initial LPs. Now, what's interesting is at first I wasn't going to call it Arrington XRP Capital. I was just going to call it something. My venture fund was named Crunch Fund. Like, I was going to call it something. And actually, the Ripple people who aren't directly involved actually weren't like super excited about me calling it XRP because, it was just unclear if I was going to be associated with them, legally because of that name. But I kind of pushed because I wanted it to be called XRP Capital, and so they said, "Okay, it's fine. It's actually not a trademark. Go ahead and do it." And so that's how that happened. Since then, our LPs are not necessarily XRP holders, but that's a legacy issue that has stayed with us, and we remain extremely loyal to the XRP community and Ripple as a company.